Yeah, good day. In today's video, I'll be talking about judgments from the scriptures, Matthew 7:1, where it says, "Don't judge so that you will not be judged." You see, from that particular scripture, sometimes we mistake it for only judging people that have done wrong. That scripture is in two fakes. Yeah, two fakes that I mean is judging people and judging yourself too, because we mistake it sometimes to judging people alone, not knowing it can it's also a judgment of our own that is referring to us, because the truth is, if you judge people for anything, you'll be judged, because what he's trying to tell us is we are not in the place to judge anything. It's not in our hands to say this is wrong or this is right. You will have examples of it when the woman that fornicated and the people brought her to Christ. He gets try with their stones, trying to cast their stones on her. He asked them, "Has any one of you not do this? If you've not done this, cast your stone on him." Even him himself did not judge that woman, bringing that particular example of what it is. So, what am I trying to bring to our awareness and knowledge is, aside from judging people, we will fall guilty of judging ourselves when we've not been judged, when we've not been placed guilty of what we think we've done wrong. Is an error that's been for a very long time. So sometimes that scripture we will always see it or think is only we, not judging other people, but in the other context is we not judging ourselves. That's what that scripture, depending on the scripture, depending on the translation or version you are studying from, you get, is in two phase. So it's you not judging yourself and not judging others, because it's not in our place. Like I've said, it's not in our place to put judgment on ourselves, on others too. It's not in any way in our place to say this is wrong and this is right. That's what that particular place is trying to say, because people are fond of feeling guilty and staying in the place of guilt for a very long time for what their creator, for what God, their the owner of their life, the maker, have not really condemned them or placed them in a place of guilt or being faulty. So based on our teachings or how things have been presented to us, so we might now on our own, because we feel by emotions that this thing is wrong, so we will not judge ourselves when we've not really been judged. So what am I trying to remind you again? Matthew 7:1 is telling you not to judge yourself, because we are fond of this. Is what I've tried to see. People place themselves in place of guilt when they've not really been judged. This thing they did, yes, to them is wrong, but the one that owns you has not really said, bro, sis, you are guilty of this. But we will firstly judge ourselves and place ourselves in place of judgment and being guilty for a very long time. So I would want you to release yourself, forgive yourself of everything you've judged yourself of. And the truth is, when we judge other people, you get, when we judge other people of anything that we feel that is wrong, we will also be judged, one, for judging those people, because we are not in place to say this thing is wrong, this thing is right, because we are not the owner, we are not the creators of that particular person, and it is not in our hands to judge. That's what that particular place is trying to tell us. Judging of other people's wrong or right, or judging of our own rights or wrong, what we feel that is wrong or right. The scripture there is trying to tell us that any form of judgment, is it self judgment or other people's judgment, that is not in our hands. So he said, don't judge so that you will not be judged. So you are also not to judge yourself. Thank you for watching and beginning to pay attention to you not judging yourself. Thank you. Love you.